Sophia Blackmore, a missionary born 100 miles off Sydney, Australia. I came from a devout Christian family from London who had migrated south in the 1850s. Fairfield was started by me, Miss Sophia Blackmore, with a class of 8 Nonya in 1888. Only a handful of schools in Singapore have a longer history than Fairfield. In 1912, I was the principal in 2009. To highlight the shared heritage of the two schools, their names were changed to Fairfield Methodist School Primary and Fairfield Methodist School Secondary. I am wearing the school uniform of Fairfield Methodist School which I started. Thank you.
John Penny. I was born at Pune in 15 January 1841. I was a British Army engineer and worked as civil servant in Madras Legislative Council. I undertook several irrigation work which included the Sorni Dam of Mullai Periyar on Periyar River. I decided to divert west-flowing Periyar River in Arabian Sea towards east so it could irrigate hundreds and thousands of acres of dry land depending on only wide. So, me and other British engineers started construction but poisonous insects, wild animals, disrupted by relentless. Large number of sandbags kept for construction or destroyed by severe flood. But I could not get adequate funds from British government, so I went back to UK and sold my family properties to mobilize money to fund the project. Lastly, dam was completed in 1895. I invited Lord Lord, the Governor of Madras Presidency, to inaugurate the dam opening. So it resulted in irrigation of 2,23,000 acres in Dindukal, Madurai, Sivagangai and Ramanathapuram districts. I told I'm going to be the only ones in earthly wife. Hence, I need to do some good deeds. These deeds should not be broke or not ignored since I am not going to be here.
Hi, who is it?
Ma'am, it's urgent. Emergency, ma'am. My wife is going into labor. Can you please attend?
My father is a doctor. Should I go get him?
No, ma'am. It's our custom. No man doctor let attend my wife. Please.
Then I'm very sorry. I've never gone through this experience before.
Ma'am, please.
I wish I could help. I'm very sorry.
Understand, ma'am.
I'm very sorry. I can't help. And like this, that day, 2 other men came. And all those 3 wives died. And that's when I became desperate to become a doctor. I'm Ida Sophia Skada. I'm the founder of CMC Vellore Medical College. This institute provides primary, secondary and tertiary care. We have created a lot of nurses and doctors. Thank you.
வளர்ச்சியடைந்த நாடுகளிலிருந்து வந்த மிஷனரிகள் ஆண்டவர் மீது கொண்ட அன்பினால தங்களுடைய பணம், சொத்து, இளமை, குடும்பம், நண்பர்கள் அப்படின்னு எல்லாத்தையும் விட்டுட்டு வளர்ச்சியடையாத நாடுகளுக்கும் நரமாமிசம் சாப்பிடக்கூடிய காட்டு மிராண்டிகள் வாழ்ற இடத்துக்கும் நாகரிகமே தெரியாத மக்கள் இடத்துக்கும் சென்றாங்க.
John Pennyquick. John Pennyquick served as a colonel in the British Army Engineering. He was also part of Madras Constitution. An interesting fact about him is that he was born in Pune, which is in India. He completed his education from Oxford University, which is in UK. He was also judge in the British from 1960 to 1974. He is also remembered on the famous festival of Thai Pongal. Many children are named after Mr. John. A bus stop is also named after Mr. John at Thinney. Thank you.
Today I will present a story about Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa was a saint. She was very kind and helpful to the poor people to cure their diseases. She received Nobel Prize and Bharat Ratna. Wish you a happy Ma. Thank you.
I am Pandita Ramabai. I was born in a religious Brahmin family and spent my time almost a decade studying the Hindu scriptures in Indian practice. During my time, I was invited to a women's conference in England, where my eyes were opened to gospel's message. There, I heard a detailed exposition of a passage from the Bible where Jesus dares the religious leaders to confront their own sins before confronting the woman who was caught in adultery. John 8 chapter 8, verses 1 to 11. I was the founder the Muthu Mission in 1889 to champion the cause of the disability and the widows in India. Through this Mukhi mission, in the name of Jesus, I rescued thousands of orphans, widowers.
I am Amy Carmichael, daughter of David Carmichael, a miller, and Kathleen Carmichael, both devout Christians. I was born in the small village of Millsell, Ireland in 1867, the oldest of 7 siblings. We moved the family to Belfast when I was 16, but my father died 2 years later in Belfast. So I spent the next few years taking care of my siblings. I founded the Welcome Evangelical Church in the mid-1880s. I started a Sunday morning class for the Shawlish, this mission girl. I met a 7-year-old girl, Prina, had escaped from a life of slavery in the temple. Prina pleaded for my help. My missionary works in the India, challenging and risked my own life to save many girls who had been temple girls, who would eventually become prostitutes and slaves. Growing collection of girls became the village of Donavu refuge for more than 1,000 children, saved and loved. The ministry of Donavu is still going today.